You're watching Fox Sports. The Miami Dolphins and San Francisco 49ers, two of the league's most successful franchises. Dan Marino and Steve Young, two of the league's most decorated field generals, entering the twilight of stellar careers. Marino owns or shares 31 NFL records, yet entering his 16th season, this signal caller would trade them all for the ring. Starting his 14th year, Steve Young is the most accurate passer in NFL history. Young has already hoisted the Lombardi Trophy, but he burns for another. In 2 weeks, we play for keeps right here on the one and only NFL on Fox.
And welcome to this Fox NFL preseason special as we get set for today's game between the Miami Dolphins and the San Francisco 49ers. As we welcome you to the Fox Network Center. Hello, everyone. I'm James Brown. Thank you so very much for joining us. And joining me, as always, as they will throughout the season, all the way Super Bowl through Super Bowl 30.
You are the most polite man I believe I've ever met.
Thank you so very much for joining us. I'm glad to have them join us. Not many people do that. I'm glad to have them join us.
I'm thrilled to have them here.
And I'm glad to have you here as well. Let's go to Howie and, of course, what's his name? Cris Collinsworth. Cris Collinsworth.
Thank you.
Miami last year made the playoffs despite an anemic ground game. In Jimmy Johnson's third year now, he says they will be in contention. How do you size the team up?
You know, the only thing I'm worried about with this program, though, how are you going to have that chair jacked up like that all year long? I mean, you and I are the same height. We are the exact same height.
But see, here's the difference. I'm a bridge troll. I have a 32-inch inseam and a long upper body. Yeah. Now, you want to get to some football?
You know, the Miami Dolphins, how many times do we have
this
to...
week.
No, I didn't. How many times do we have to talk about the Miami Dolphins? Every year, no matter who's the coaches down there, they're always trying to tell me, this is the year we're going to run the football. This year we're going to run the football. They got a little bit serious about it in this offseason. Kevin Donnelly, they picked him up on the offensive line. Richmond Webb's going to play for the first time. But today we find out they're playing against the San Francisco 49ers, one of the best run defenses in all of football. A major step up. Can Jimmy Johnson, his running game, get it done today? We shall see.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to get it done early on against the starting defense of the 49ers. This team was number 1 in the NFL last year overall, number 2 versus the rush. So what do? They go and they get better. They pick up Langham at the corner, drop McQuarters at the corner. He's played outstanding. Tubbs, middle linebacker from New Orleans, he's done an outstanding job. Wilkins is hurt right now. This unit is unbelievable. Bryant Young might be the premier defensive tackle in professional football. Offensively, Steve Young. That's the whole story. This offensive line is patchwork. They've put people in Fiore at left tackle. They got decent right tackle. These guys don't add up to $500,000 in salary. Every team has $1 million tackle. They don't have 2 tackles that add up to $500,000. Steve Young makes things happen on the run. That's the way it works with them. Steve Young is a great, great player. He makes that offense go.
Insight like that just makes me honored to be sitting next to you.
I don't like to know you.
Not to mention. They also have Greg Clark at tight end and Mark Edwards at fullback, 2 new guys. 3 new starters on offense and defense. We'll see. Natil Green gone, the speed guy's going to hurt Miami.
I agree.
What was the name you gave yourself?
Should he have practiced Wednesday?
Should he have practiced?
While they discuss that, let me tell you, it is now time to send you up to San Francisco. But first, a reminder, kickoff 98 just around the corner. We've got a great start to the season for you. On the road, the pregame will be in the Meadowlands before that big early NFC East matchup between the Giants and the Redskins. Check your local listings for the game and time in your area. As we take you up to San Francisco, Pat Summerall, it'll be good to see you and John there with us.